Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to fold my paper airplane, the Stingray. And the Stingray is like a floater. It likes to hang around in the air, and if you fold it with these flaps on the end of it, they do little like swoops, and they're actually pretty cool. So here, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our finger in this corner over here. We're going to pull this corner down to about here, and we're going to line it up with the line on the left. It says point. Push my finger in the point. It's supposed to be a pointy part right there. And this other side over here is going to line up on this side. So while our finger is still there, we're going to try and push this thing this way and make a crease like that. So now we made this triangle piece here. And then we're going to put our finger right on the tip of this page here, right there. Okay. And then we're going to take this point and we're going to put this point and match it up to this point. So it's basically folding like that. And just like when we did the other folding of the fortune teller in my other video. It's supposed to line up perfectly with this one. See how the 2 points connect? This point goes right to the end over there. Then we're going to push this way to make our crease on this side. So we can make it into a point. So it's already kind of taking shape if you look at the finished product. All right, now we're gonna hold our thumbs on this part, and we're gonna bend this tip down this way. So watch, like that. Now we don't want to go all the way to the end, although you can. We're gonna bend it in this way, and we're gonna crease it right there. Now, if you want to make it easier for you to see the middle, what you would do is you would fold it like this. So we got some kind of line to move to. I guess I sometimes miss that when I'm folding it. I get ahead of myself. So if we fold it like that, as you can see, all I did was take this paper and I folded it in half. Try to make it as precise as possible, perfect as possible. And then when you do fold your tip down, you would see that it's going to go right on the line. So you can crease over here, put a crease on that end part. Then you're going to fold it back in half again. Okay. And here's the hard part. A lot of people may get confused with this part, but what we want to do is we want to give something for us to hold on to when we're throwing our paper airplane. So it's going to be this part right here. You see that? This is the part we hold on to. So we need something to hold on to. So since we made this fold, we can measure about there. We want to grab onto this part right here. So we're going to make our handle when we throw our paper airplane. So we folded one on this side. You see that? And we want to pull this guy down too. So after we made our fold like that, we would flip it over. And using our thumbs and fingers, we pull it down like that. See? Now we fold this part because we want our handle. Okay? So now, technically you could throw it right now and it'll fly. A little bit wild, but we want it to fly a little bit more of a path. So we would bend these flaps on the side. I want the flaps up there. About that big, not so big. These flaps. And there's flaps on the back. You want to tear about there. So it looks like that. So tear. We're going to tear about here and here. It doesn't really matter where, I guess. This is supposed to push the air up when you throw the plane. If you can see it, the air goes over here and hits the flap and it pushes the plane up like that. So the plane is going to go warp, warp. And you did one on this side, so now we gotta tear on one on this side. So I tear about there and about there. Not too much. Don't tear the whole thing off now. You just want to tear a little bit, because you just want a little bit of wind resistance going over the plane. Whew. So let's test it out. Okay, so when you throw these, don't throw them at sister or brother. They're not to be thrown at people. They're just to be thrown in the air. So here we go. The wind comes. And there it goes. You might want to stay out of parking lots or roads and with an adult at all times. In a safe place. Let's throw it one more time. You ready? A nice landing. All right. Bye, everybody.